Well, what's up, Vol fans? What's up, SEC fans? That's right, you know who it is. Catfish, and I'm bringing it to you live from the Volunteer Roadshow Studios in Atlanta, GA. The starting point of the great journey to Texarkana to help quench the thirst of all the thirsty people in Atlanta. Greatest movie in cinematic history. That's right, you guessed it, Smokey and the Bandit. Well, anyway, I've been thinking about making this video for a long time. It's not sports related, and maybe it'll help some of you guys out there. A lot of you said, well, you know, ask me in private or whatever, you're a truck driver, you know, I hear they use drugs and things like that, and all the women at truck stops, and the women, you don't see very many of those, but the drugs, yeah. And I used to be an addict, and I wanted to come clean, and I hope it helps some people out there. This stuff really helped me out a lot, but it ruined my life, and I've got it back under control. And this stuff is worse than crack, cocaine. This is according to the CDC and drug people out there. And I thought I'd get on here and tell you about how I was able to kick it. It was the hardest thing to ever have to kick, and I'm not an addictive person. The only thing that ever really came close to this, and it's going to sound funny, is Mountain Dew. I like to never been able to quit Mountain Dew. There was nothing better than the first swig of a cold Mountain Dew when you first open it. Man, that was better than anything. But driving all these years, 3 million miles, yeah, you have to do stuff to keep your mind stimulated. And I just sunk into a bad thing. And it's so easy to get. And that's the thing that makes me so upset. You can go to any truck stop, and you got a few bucks, you can get a fix. And that I don't like. And you know, there's a lot of truck stops close to schools and things like that, and I'm sure kids could get their hands on it, and we just need to do something about it. And I'd like to make some videos in the future about my addiction. Now, this stuff is pretty small package, but man, it packs a punch. And you think you can kick it, you think you have it under control. You hear all the addicts say, I got it under control, but you really don't until you try to have withdrawals. They say heroin and some of them drugs you just can't kick. And this drug you can't kick either. It is hard, hard, hard. And you'd be surprised just how many people are addicted to it. I know I didn't want to call it an addiction. I thought it was just something that I enjoyed, and I could kick it at any moment. And you know, I just got out of the shower here at the truck stop, and I thought I'd make a video. I passed this, been able to get it, and I said, you know what, I'm going to buy some. I know my company out there may not like this, but I bought some. I just wanted to show y'all what it is, and I want to show y'all just how easy it is to get. And I want to implore all y'all, this is 7 times more addictive than cocaine, and there's been studies to prove it. Now, I'm real picky about mine. Some people just take whatever, they call it in different colors, like green, get me some green or whatever, all that stuff. But I got some, and it's gummy bears. I hadn't had one of these in at least 6 months, and it's helped me lose 40 pounds. But the orange ones and the white ones ain't nothing better. I hope this doesn't send me down a spiral I can't get back out of. But once you have one, you can't stop. And it's got to be this brand, Haribo. I don't get the sugar free. I tried that one time, and you're on the toilet for days. And I think they even took it off the market because it's killing everybody. I don't know what they put in it. But, you know, I'm not trying to make light of real drug addicts, but I'm going to start posting some things on here just how bad sugar is, and it's hard to kick, and that's why everybody's so overweight. I was 270 this time last year, and I'm down to 235. I've been down to 230. I fluctuate. I do intermittent fasting, eat one big meal and one small meal within a 4-hour window every day. That's really helped exercising. But the carbs from this corn syrup, y'all need to YouTube search sugar addiction. I may put a link of that in the description of this video. And the food companies are in on it. They throw sugar in anything. This fat-free craze, what they do to make fat-free stuff edible is they dump it full of sugar. And these juices, even fruit juice, the corn syrup without the fiber, is just as bad as this bag of candy. And I'm no doctor. I'm just relying on things I've seen people put out, and I'm gonna put a link of that. But like I said, I'm not trying to make light of people that's got real narcotic issues, but this has been proven to be as addictive or more addictive than cocaine. They had some lab rats say got addicted to cocaine and sugar, and then took it away from them, and the ones with the sugar had more withdrawal than the cocaine rats or mice or whatever they use. And I believe it, because that first month or two trying to just walk by the candy aisle, or you just hit this craving for bread, carbs, anything, you just do it. And I'd go 2 or 3 weeks, and man, it'd hit me so bad. I said, you know, candy bar ain't that bad, bag of chips ain't that bad, and it'd be like starting all over again. But anyway, I'm just having withdrawal for something else too, and that's some football. I know we had a miserable season last year, but that's ending. And I'm telling you, I believe it in my heart, we're going to beat somebody, or more than somebody that we shouldn't beat next year. And it might be you, Georgia. It might be you, Alabama. And it's definitely going to be you, Florida. So y'all know what's coming next. Thanks for tuning in. Go Vols. We're going 15-0. I promise you that.